right, guys. Wow, this is nice. 2015. Y'all see that? 200S. They even put it in the cluster. Now, this is obviously the top of the line in the 200 series model. Okay, I think they make a 200C. This is a 200S. I think it's fully loaded, guys. And sometimes fully loaded is not always a good thing. Okay, it can be an overkill if you, say for instance, if you're a simple guy, you know, you live in a state or a region where there's hardly ever any snow or ice, such as Atlanta. Okay, it's almost like, why would you get a car equipped with all-wheel drive? Okay, and I did a video on this a while back. I have to upload it. I was speaking about when you're buying a new car, buy smart. Okay, what I mean by smart is be careful of the features you add to the car, because it can give you problems in the long run, even if you don't use the features, guys. Now, as you saw as I was pulling up, this car is equipped. It's an all-wheel drive, meaning basically it can go 4 wheels. All 4 wheels can turn at the same time. All right. Now, just imagine that feature is highly, highly, highly good in an icy storm situation. Okay. Now, I don't know what this car owner region lives at, but it's hardly ever needed here in Atlanta. So why get a car with all-wheel drive? And I'm going to tell you something, man. With me being in the mechanical world out here in the real world, the dog-eat-dog world, the dungeons, as some people call it, those all-wheel drive, if it's all-wheel drive, it's going to be equipped with a PTU, power transfer unit. You have to have a way to transfer torque to the rear wheels. Okay, because this is likely a front-wheel drive transmission. In fact, it is. It's a 9-speed transmission. Okay, so you have to have a way. You have to have a unit that will also send torque, or the turning torque, to the rear wheels via an axle, and that unit we call PTU. Okay, in the Wrangler ways, or in the Wrangler, Jeep Wranglers, or the trucks or things like that, it's basically a transfer case. PTU and a transfer case, pretty much similar. All right, so if you have a car equipped with all-wheel drive, you're going to have a PTU. Okay, say if your PTU start giving you trouble as in noisy. You drive and you hear growling noise under the bottom. You hearing noise when you turn in. A PTU can fail in a number of ways. In fact, guys, let me take a quick break real quick. When I come back, we're going to talk about this PTU on this specific car. And then we're going to get into why the car is in. I don't know how I got off track, but we'll talk some more. Let me take a quick ad break. I will be right back. Okay, guys, we was talking about PTU, power transfer unit, all-wheel drive systems found on this Chrysler 200S. This is the S series, meaning it's likely fully loaded. And as you can tell from the nice cluster, everything is pretty much, it's the top of the line in this series. Okay, PTU, just say your PTU give you trouble. Like I say, they can fail in a number of ways, noise especially. Even if you don't really fully utilize your all-wheel drive system, there's no ice, there's no snow, there's never any ice or snow, you will have to get that PTU replaced. And it could be at an extremely high cost to you. Okay? Because you can't just simply say, well, I don't really use four-wheel drive, or I don't really use the all-wheel drive. Now, in some models, all-wheel drive is standard. It's a full-time all-wheel drive on some cars. So you have no way to disable it. You can't say just cut off torque to the rear wheels because I don't use all-wheel drive. No, in some cases, guys, you will be forced to fix that particular part. I'm still speaking about the PTU, okay? Even though you don't use it. So that begs the question, why did you get a car equipped with equipment that you do not ever plan on using? Say, for instance, I like to use this as an example. Convertible top. If you're one of those type of women that hate riding around, your hair blowing and this, that, and the other, you never have any plans, never in life, on letting your top down and enjoying the breeze or the wind. In fact, you hate when the window's down. You're just not that type of person. Why would you get a car equipped with a convertible top? Okay, it makes no sense. Guys, let me get back on track. The reason it's in is check engine light is on. Let's start it up. Well, they said it was on. They said the light went off, but that doesn't mean there's not a problem, guys. In fact, these computers are sophisticated enough to store those codes in the memory in the event that it's not on no more. Now the tire light is on. Okay, I can see that, and I also can see one tire missing. All right, that is the right rear. So I'm gonna check all of that via my scan tool. All right, so this is the top of the line. It's likely a 3.6 in here. The 200 is gonna either have the 2.4 multi-air engine or the V6 Pentastar 3.6 liter engine equipped with the 9-speed transmission. They also complaining about, guys, the door lock, or at least the driver door lock. It will not lock and unlock. Let's try and duplicate it. Lock, unlock. This is not moving when I press lock and unlock. It's not moving at all. So guys, now there's a module for the doors. I'm gonna have to look on the scan tool. I didn't see any door module code, so this just very well may be actuator. All right guys, so with that being said, let me take another break. I'm gonna fire up my scan tool and go to a computer and do some diagnosis, guys. Let's get it. Yes, guys, yes. 3.6 VVT Pentastar engine. Yes, I knew it. And it's equipped with the 9-speed ZF transmission. All right, guys. Yes, sir. I love this engine. It's come a long way. This is generation 2. It has come a long ways with all the valve train ticking problems that has now been corrected. So have no fear. You should be fine if you own one of the newer model 3.6, especially the generation 3. All right, guys, let's head over to the computer and see what's going on. All right, guys, as you can see, I have 4 fault codes in this computer, okay? PCM, that is P1D83, guys. That stands for implausible engine oil temperature signal. All right, that is that sensor is on top of the oil filter adapter housing, so we're gonna go look at that in a second. Now, the IPC picked up a code as far as voltage low, and the one on the bottom is a tire pressure monitor. Okay, sensor 3. It shows to be tire pressure sensor 3, no signal, so it likely will need a hard part such as a tire pressure monitor. Okay, in the BCM, there's some implausible data received from the radio. All right, so now this tire sensor is active, obviously. That's why the tire light is on, and that sensor, the number beside that sensor on the dash is missing. So we will likely need a sensor on that. Now, as far as this check engine light, P1D83, let's go look at the car, because in some cases, if the housing is leaking, you're better off replacing the complete housing. All right, so let's go take a look at the car. All right, guys, yes, here we are back at this 3.6 liter engine. Now, like I say, that's oil temperature sensors built onto the housing. It's not built on, it's replaceable, but guys, you can see oil down in there. So I'd come out better just replacing the whole complete oil filter adapter housing. You're gonna come with a coolant temp sensor, or a coolant sensor, and an oil temperature switch sensor. All right, so instead of taking all this off just to replace that sensor, when you can obviously see the oil filter adapter housing is leaking, you see oil all down in there. You can take a look on this side too, probably, but I haven't made it down this part yet. Now, y'all gotta also be careful, because when you're changing the oil, some people can waste oil down in there, but at 75,000 miles, it's likely leaking. So based off previous experience and monitoring the miles of when they fail. So, but once you do them, you're pretty much done, because they redesign them and they're a lot stronger and tighter now. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. I'm gonna write up oil filter adapter housing, that tire pressure switch, and that door actuator. I don't want to leave this video open for too long. If any of that stuff sells, then I fire back up, and I'm gonna close this video out, guys. I just like to share diagnostics with you guys, like to take you on for the ride. So this Chrysler 200S, top of the line in this particular model. We discussed some all-wheel drive do's and don'ts, should you and should you not. I'm gonna cover that whole topic in a later video. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks for watching. comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video.